All right, hello and welcome. September 16th, 2021. Get a patch from Population 1. I think it's been 2 or 3 weeks now since we got a patch. But we went ahead and it is Thursday today. We got another patch. It is the Balloon Power Festival of Power. Starts today at 12 p.m. Pacific, which is 2.5 hours ago. Where are you guys watching this? Go play the game. All right. Well, we'll get right into the patch notes for you guys. The way the event works: shoot power balloons to drop loot, collect points from power balloons to unlock 6 tiers of rewards. I went ahead and actually logged in before I made this video today, so I can quickly show you the items you'll be able to get from doing the event. The way the balloons work is they are scattered throughout the sky, various places. When you shoot them, there's a little bit of loot that comes out. It doesn't look like it's guaranteed high loot. I wonder if they're going to do something like the caravans, because before they had caravans that at the start of the event were not guaranteed high loot, but then once the event was going for a little bit, the caravans glowed gold and there's a little bit better loot on them. So we might see something like that over here. And that is what the event will be. Legions mode is off as of right now, and squads is the default mode. I assume they're going to do some testing with this to see which one's more popular and which ones people like playing more. Something to look forward to Legions being off. I know a lot of you guys really liked Legions, but something that you will be able to look forward to here. Legions was 24-player lobbies, and squads is only going to be 16 to 3. So there should be less people in the lobby, which should make the games a bit less laggy, which is really good. You should see a lot more games where you actually have better ping, as well as the lobbies will fill a lot faster to the maximum players. So all of that should be good here. And then again, guys, after you play squads for a while and get reminded what it's like, go ahead and let the devs know, or go, make an angry Facebook or Twitter or Reddit post saying that you want Legions back. You know how it works. Custom rooms. Maximum room time extended to 4 hours. So before the last patch, it was extended to 2 hours. And every once in a while, there'd still be a little glitch. So now you can actually have custom rooms open for 4 hours. That's really good. You'll be able to... I don't know if any of you guys remember this, but back towards when they just implemented custom rooms to begin with, you only had 1 hour, which is barely enough time to make sure everybody got in the room. You could probably get everybody in the room and get the teams arranged and everything, and maybe get 3 games off before you had to reset, or else people would start falling through the floor. But now the time is extended to 4 hours, so that is awesome. I assume if the room is actually closed, or if everybody leaves the room will close and that spot will open. Fixed issue where time limit was not being set correctly. So this would be, I think that we had this happen during my viewer stream on Tuesday, where after I had created a new room, we played 1 or 2 games and then the room closed. So maybe it didn't set correctly to the 2-hour time limit, but that should be fixed. Friends list now only refreshes when opening the invite panel to prevent it from scrolling to the top. Thank God for this one, guys. So if you had a lot of friends on your friends list and you went into a custom room and you tried to invite them, every single time someone went online or offline, it would scroll you back to the top of the list. So if you had a friend that started with M, the letter M, or S, you couldn't even scroll down to their name because so many people would be coming on and offline if you had a bunch of people on your friends list. So that should be fixed in theory here. So you might see a lot more custom rooms where people can actually invite their friends, and that being fixed is awesome. In general fixes. Skins, fixed issue where character skins and gun skins could be invisible or never load. Hopefully we do not see any more invisibility things going on in the game where the skins aren't loading or something glitches out. If you do see something like this, make sure to submit a ticket or let the devs know so they can try to fix it. Animation. When a player closes their fist, all other players will see it as expected. This is, I didn't know this was an issue until last night, but someone tried to friend me and I just watched their hand sticking out right in front of me. But they were actually holding it in a fist and I just didn't see it, so that should be fixed. Fixed an issue where character models would pop when switching weapons. So if you swapped weapons, it would kind of freeze frame for just a second. That should be fixed. Audio, fixed issue where armor break sound would not always play. I had never personally experienced this one, but should be fixed for anybody that did experience that. Performance. Improved performance of launch tower and pods, so it should be less laggy right at the start of the game. So if you normally loaded into games late because you're playing on the Quest 1, or it looked like everybody was already at the front of the platform, that should be fixed. Contrails. Fixed issue where flight trails sometimes stopped showing. So this would be the flight trails behind someone when they're flying. I also noticed when I loaded into the game today, grenades have a little trail behind them as well when you throw them. So grenades do have a little trail that's not showing up in the notes here. But that's a little thing to keep an eye out for as well. Combat trial, fixed overlapping pop-ups. That's just for anybody who normally does the combat trial, so that multiple things just don't overlay on top of each other at the bottom of the screen. PC VR, fixed issue where players could not turn their characters while in launch pods. I actually went back through all of my previous video to see when this issue started, and I found a patch notes video from March 11th. That's when I first saw this at the very bottom of the screen. So that issue, which has been going on for nearly 6 months now, that should be fixed. You can actually turn in your pods. Environment, several assorted collision fixes. A lot of the times when things, you're standing on something invisible, or you fell through something, there should be a lot of collision fixes. I think this might also fix some of the walls in Kingdom that you can kind of just phase through. I'll need to test that. And then tutorial teaches players about the comfort vignette and prompts them to set their preferred preferred comfort level. So right at the start of the game, when you turn on, I'm pretty sure the vignette is turned on, which is why everybody in a lot of the tutorial videos that I post is always like, why does my screen get narrow when I run? Hopefully the tutorial will fix that. I personally do not really feel like playing the tutorial again, but I might do it just to double check this and maybe include it in a video in the future. And then, known issues, Steam VR users playing on an Oculus headset. When purchasing Bureau Gold, you'll need to take off your headset. And if you see a notice that you need to update to play, but do not see it in store, uninstall and reinstall, you won't lose any progress. So the known issues is actually really small now. You don't see the op bug showing up here. You don't see the turning in pods showing up here. All of these are good patch notes. I'm excited to see the Festival of Power and what they're going to add to it as it goes on for a little bit longer, but being able to shoot those balloons out of the sky will be interesting. Something that not a lot of people give a lot of credit to the things or the events that are just shoot balloons is they actually encourage people to shoot randomly, right? And if you hear someone shoot randomly, you'll attract attention. So someone shooting the balloon will attract attention. Someone will go to be like, oh, who's over there? I want to kill them. So something like when the tower was open, people are like, oh, I need to go collect the cubes. And it kind of like drew people towards the queues. So this should kind of draw people towards those balloons. And we will see what they add a little bit farther in. The rewards, I'm looking forward to the MP5 skin personally for that, and then as well as the Parry This spray, because Parry This, you filthy casual, is a funny meme. But other than that, what are you guys excited? What do you want them to add? What issues are you still having? Leave a comment down below. I do try to come out with one of these videos every single time there is a patch, so if you have any questions, leave a comment down below and I'll try to answer it for you. And other than that, I hope to see you guys out on the battlefield this week. Enjoy those squads. Hello everyone, thanks for watching the video. If you want more content like this, make sure to check out the rest of the videos on my channel, as I have a ton of Population 1 and VR content. If you guys want to hit that subscribe button, it would help me out a ton, and will let you know anytime I have a video that goes live. Also know that I stream just about every day to Twitch, so if you want to catch me live, come by my Twitch channel, should be at the top of the screen, and you can catch me playing Population 1 or some other VR game. Hope to see you guys around. Thanks for watching. Ooh woo.